SPY and Qs are both opening under R3. So from the looks of it, so we're going to open firmly in a sell range. So I'd be very remiss to get too aggressive with any longs at the open, since we're going to open in a sell range. Even if we go long, there's a good, it might be better to wait for it to, confirm that we're going to be trending to close out this week. I'm seeing a lot of weakness just in general across a lot of order books. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe we squeeze slightly and then go and then sell off today. But obviously, as soon as that opens and the books really kick on, all that can change. So, but just keep in mind that we are opening in basically a sell range on everything. So much more likely to see profit taking at this level at the open than it is to see a lot of buyers coming in to buy the run into the weekend.
Apple's got a fair few asks up at 156, which is pretty well R3 as well.
Yeah, maybe get a little squeeze at the open.
Yeah.
All right, 30 seconds till the party starts. Good luck, everybody.
You too, mate.
Yeah. Ding, ding, shilla ding. Bid just crushed Twitter, just got hit with a lot of bid.
You're looking at the Tweety Bird this morning, Thor?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it here. I just came back and touched pre-market high in that daily level. It's not really got the volume I was hoping for yet, so I'm going to look elsewhere for a minute. MU off of S4. That was a nice pop.
They're going for 400.
Our Rivian at R4.
It's interesting. The order book on SPY is, I think I'll swim. It's 900 versus 700,000 on the cumulative volume.
Dang it!
And
I missed it.
Qs is the opposite.
I was trying to get into a short on Rivian right there, but I just couldn't get it loaded in fast enough. Dang it!
There's an interesting opening. It's for SPY. 399 to 399 and a half, and right back to PDC. Let's see what happens today. We're in the right place. I had a level at 399.
Volume on Tesla is nuts right now. Very bearish ladder.
Short Apple.
Screwed up Rivian. It was at SR4. I was ready for it. I had it loaded. And I clicked the button. Nothing happened. It just didn't fill when I clicked right. I tried to get it back in. By then, it was already gone. Ah, son of a gun. And look at Twitter frickin' go. Out to the central pivot. Glad I didn't do that.
I was in Facebook, and it came back on me.
It annoys me a little bit when
With the central pivot on
setting up
SPY.
for a trade and
Use pull back to VWAP.
5 seconds.
Yesterday's VWAP is 395.5. I think we'll get that at least that dollar move down on SPY today.
Shorted Qs at VWAP on the pullback. Got a little partial there if it squeezes them out.
Right back to that liquidity area on Qs and SPY.
Partial Qs.
Mark, it's rare that I'm complimentary to you for many reasons. But thank you for telling me to put the cumulative volume distribution onto Bookmap.
Oh, you're welcome. Kind of has a different representation, isn't it?
Well, it's a really nice way of being able to see the relative books one versus the other without having to actually sort of do a Thor and add very quickly in your head.
Thor style's a little harder.
It is. You're not wrong.
Nvidia just alerted with some off the pivot bot. One thing for me on Nvidia that I really like is Nvidia is at monthly R4 right now. And if it makes new lows, especially below previous day's low, it'll set an isolated pivot. So if we start to sell a lot, Nvidia could be a nice trend fade today if that sets up. Hughes is at R3 still,
Now we got the bot going off.
or
some more.
mid value really if you're without. Lot of pivot bots starting to hit, so something's going on.
By wondering right here at 400, he just got it, just tagged it and fell. It's like that last push. I gotta touch it.
Gotta do it.
SPY doesn't want the 400, does it? This trading's almost as boring as the Oracle was today.
Well, the problem is we've had all these run. The real question is going to be, do we get stalled out here? And maybe we don't sell off. Maybe we just chop today.
Check out the ladder on Snap.
yeah, it's difficult for me to do it. It's all highlighted.
Yeah. BA has no large lots high. None. People are trading DKNG today. Wow.
Alerted. Alerted on the bot.
Well, yeah, it's got volume. It's about 104. GEVO went nuts this morning. An initial spike and then right back to open. No, even below open, PDC. Must have been some kind of news on GEVO. Wow, that was from 270 up to 3.4. Wow. Oh my God, GameStop finally just dumped.
No,
No.
split.
Okay, yeah, 4-for-1 split this morning.
Oh, all right.
I did the same thing this morning.
I looked at it and went, what the? Snap's not happy this morning.
Hughes at R3 kind of went through, coming back under. Spy tried to get out, coming back under now.
Else, it looks like it's going for an S4 breakout.
Uber just signaled.
It's sitting at R4. Oh, R3. It went to R4, sitting at R3. Can't.
Oh man.
Wow.
What spy?
Nvidia
No.
just has had this really crazy candle just explode out.
Apple went to get that 156.
Now, pins is interesting. Pins is interesting as hell. We open at 18 and a half. 19 and a half basically is open. This is very interesting. If it can't get back up, very significant drop on pins.
Some wise words. All right, SPY just
Oh,
wicked
SPY just
400.
lit up.
SPY
Wick
just
400, and it's on a freight train to the seller.
that's what we were waiting for. That was it. SPY just lit up at 400. Everything just sold like crazy. Oh my gosh. Here goes NVIDIA.
LSID's gone. SPY. Let's see if SPY can hold it.
No, we're
398
done.
again.
Dude, we're done. This is it.
I told you I took my swing last night. I went negative some today with it pushing to 400, but I just stayed in it. I'll let you know how the day ends up. It's a pretty big bet last night.
Jordan block 1885. That was the signal, folks. That was it. You see that the way the SPY hit 400 and it just ran into 400, threw a ton of volume, and then ripped the other direction. That was some stuff going on right there.
They hit their target.
Yeah, I
So
mean, that's what they were going for. Let's see if everyone accepts that as reality or not.
I shorted plug at 1885. The orders at the us pulled away, and
Damn it.
I used a new 1 minute high.
PivotBot called a firm. I almost shorted a firm at R4. A firm has already run like a dollar since that call. Unbelievable. So good. Everything perfect pull right there. That's nice. All right, let's do this.
okay, this is where SPY holds or falls right here. It held twice before here. Wow, that's selling.
Dude, we're this is getting crazy. This is gonna be fun. 102.84. What did he sell?
UPSP signaled.
What Brian just said? Thank you, PivotBot. He probably shorted Baba.
Yeah, or to
Yeah,
be
he
known
was-
as Brian, it was Donkey Kong.
He shorted Baba.
He shorted Baba.
Oh my God, Brian Prism's now using the bot?
Ah, he just said thank you,
Holy
PivotBot.
Well, hearing Brian say that gives it some merit, eh? Not got her credit.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do I mean, that was almost R3 down to S3, S4 today. I think we're going to get down to about that
There we go, there we
395.
go. Surprise for me is Twitter. With all of this selling off, Twitter is still sitting up there at R4. Like, no.
What did you call Spy for there, Mark? What did you call
I think
Spy?
we're going to yesterday's VWAP 395. Yeah.
Max Payne's down at 392.
Well, I took a short yesterday with 1,600 shares short. I'm not back to even yet. I went a little negative this morning. See how right I am.
Yeah, I was long in Donkey Kong when short happened on the SPY.
You've been listening to Norm too much.
Wipe me out $80.
Donkey Kong. Man, back during the pandemic, that was so funny. NIO and INO.
Now I'm trying to crawl out of the hole from Donkey Kong. Stupid Donkey Kong. Exploding barrel or some shit.
Everything's a little negative today.
Me at R6. Lucid at S4. Fine, take a crap.
Oh, yeah. Right there at 98. Everybody's waiting for it to lose the bottom of the day and then they'll enter. Everybody's waiting. All the paper hands are just waiting. That could screw things up. Okay, just push through it. To the longs, take it here and run it right back up to VWAP. Oh, paper hands jumped in here at the end. Go get them and just scare the crap out of them.
Good old Paper Hands McGee.
I don't have paper hands, they're just very effeminate.
I just like lotion.
Just call them origami.
There we go. Now INTC is making new lows. Buy is. There we go.
AlertBot's so busy today.
Volatility.
I got 50 cents to go on SPY for me to start being in the money.
He's in the money. Do do. He's in the money. Do 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 do.
Below 97. 97.1. Yeah. Come on, baby. Man, just there was no excitement yesterday when it was sitting up there. Just none. Had this little final push to stupidity.
There goes Nvidia.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What's wrong with Twitter? Somebody asked.
It's not going
What?
anywhere. That's a problem.
My friend's an asshole. He just sent me a picture. He went in PGY at $5.30.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He went in with 1,000 shares.
Damn.
Yep.
It's a party.
What an ass. Like, he couldn't have told me that before.
You're like, could I not get like a text message?
Well, to be fair, he did text me on comms yesterday, and I didn't go in. I did a sim trade of it, just screwing around. So I didn't believe him.
I blame him. I still blame him.
Yeah, me too.
It really likes snow. It alerted it twice.
No, did it? Yeah, I can't do anything in that. For when there's sometimes there'll be a double alert, and the whole reason I don't see snow twice, really.
Yeah,
Put
twice.
in the chat.
Did it do it in Discord twice?
Yeah.
In mine, it doesn't do it. I know why it doesn't do it. Okay. No, it's because I have a choice. I can tell you at the candle close that an alert's fired, or I can signal it that it's been closed, but it doesn't actually close until the candle closes. So I send the alert out. Let's say if it's like halfway through the candle, I'll send the alert out when the criteria meets, but it doesn't mean that it can unmeet and then re-meet within the same candle, which is why you'll get double alerts.
Mm. It's like pick one.
All the candle pattern traders are going nuts on SPY long right now.
Twitter's
No.
building some imbalance down at 38.50. I feel like at some point this thing's just gonna shit.
The SPY, I've got a level of 398.24, which is pretty well exactly the retest that we're getting at the moment.
Be right back. Refill the coffee.
So far, based on order flow, bears are very interested in SPY right now. Okay, there's an attempt to hold here. Let's see if they get out. They're trying.
I know it shouldn't irk me, but it irks me looking at this PGY.
What the hell is PGY?
PGY was the stock my friend told me about this morning. He just sent me a message. He got in at $5.40. 5.40? I don't remember what he said.
Cool.
And he goes, "Bwah, ha 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 ha. You wish you were cool."
Yeah.
Did he? Does your friend also send you screenshots of his losing positions, or is he one of those friends?
He's
Just kidding.
my brother-in-law and sister-in-law also do trading. So I know when what's real and what's not real with them.
I have a buddy of mine who sent me he's like, check out this huge score I had, and I was like, cool, man. I'm like, that's awesome. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, you've never sent me one of your losers.
Okay, when are these guys gonna know that they just about now? They're going, oops, yep, there it was. Okay,
It's still going.
Told you there was a bid on Twitter building at 38.50. Twitter said, "Oh, okay, maybe we'll go down there for a little while."
You trading Twitter?
No, I just
Oh,
keep
good for
watching
that.
it.
Thor's
I'm
a
in
tweet man.
INTC.
I ain't trading that crap. I hate Twitter. It's a nicey trash. That's okay though. I'll trade GE, which is also nicey trash. But I just like calling things nicey trash. Oh, Pivotbot getting some love.
On the trading floor?
Brian is talking about it on the recap.
Oh, I don't watch it. I don't watch this trading floor.
Oh, there was a former. Whoops, I forgot to tell you, Thor. JT used to be in our room. He went away for a while. He'd like back in.
J with a T.
J space T period.
Let's see. There he is. All right.
You guys ever work out who was spilling all the secrets?
Who was doing the stupid stuff to Jason? Well, I haven't figured that one out yet.
What?
No. Like there was a problem with, I guess, someone talking about Fight Club stuff in BBT or something like that.
Oh,
What? I didn't hear what?
it's all your fault, Jason.
I sent him a new I resent him an invite to the server, and I'll add him into VIP as soon as he confirms.
What was the problem with on the BBT? Was there a problem?
With what?
I don't know. Someone said something about Jason, so I just was wondering what happened.
Yeah, it's your fault for
Yeah. Your fault.
everything.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but it's your fault.
It's your fault.
That's how like my marriage works with my wife, right? Basically, like we just assume it's my fault, and that just makes everything easier. No?
There's a trick
No,
around
Jason.
that.
I
There's
think
nothing
everyone's
about
in
you,
the same boat on that one, Phil.
There's a trick around that. You just bring them flowers randomly, and it's just in the card safe for the next time I screw up.
Absolutely, it's got to be the random thing.
So
If
my wife is really funny with flowers. She doesn't really like them, because her first, like, her high school boyfriend's mother owned a flower shop. So basically, like, every day, like all the time, like every other day, like he always had flowers. And at first it's like, oh, that's so cute, but eventually she was just like, who cares, right? So what Hamish is saying is about, the randomly is the key part, right? Because she's a perfect testament to that, which is, he brought in, eventually she was just like, are you serious? Like she doesn't even want them now. So now, like, if I get her, like, on Valentine's, if I get her roses, even till this day, she's kind of like, they're pretty. You know what I mean? But she doesn't get like all like, oh, because she used to just get bouquet after bouquet after bouquet of the damn things.
I was very fortunate with my wife that she said that she hates. I said I can't be bothered with the commercial tat of Valentine's Day and birthdays and Christmas, etc., etc. So I will just do you a present when it's justified. And she said she's cool with that. So hey, rock on.
And you're just like randomly, you'll just be like, here's a Visa gift card.
Yeah,
And she'll be like, what's this for? And you'll be like, just being you, babe.
that's the one.
I like it. It's a good idea. I'm going to try that. Just random.
In all fairness, I have to be honest here. I did actually buy her a massive blue sapphire as well. And I said, this is all the Valentine's presents forever. So don't ask me again.
I like that. A perpetuity gift, I feel like is really a good investment, especially with inflation. You know what I mean? Like I can, here's this beautiful sapphire set on this, set in a Tiffany setting. You can have this today or roses for the next 20 years. Your choice. Right? If you pick
That's
roses,
cool.
I'm leaving you, for the record. Because that just means you're just horrible at this.
Mark, I wanted to ask you
That's
a question
awesome.
in regards to Thinkorswim. Are you there?
Is he still recapping?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Somebody's mic is really modulated. MB, is that you today?
Yeah, I'm trying to say a couple of things. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your mic is really weird. It's like you're in a barrel.
Mine
It's not
is?
clear at all. No, MB's is. MB's talking.
Oh, I can't even hear MB right now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, see, Apple's now looking like a Head and Shoulders Thor. Off R3. You're saying you can't see patterns? But I can
no,
see
I
a
can't.
pattern.
Where at?
Sorry?
Which one do you see it?
Apple. Head and Shoulders, off R3, 155.92.
Head and Shoulders is like, I feel like if there's a pattern that you can actually like discern in some fashion, I feel like a Head and Shoulders is it.
Mm.
I can,
Well, I think and that's off a CAM point as well. I mean, so I'm not saying it's necessarily a good trade. I'm just saying in terms of what it's looking like as it evolves, it's the only one that I can ever see. Cup and handle, I never can make any sense out of whatsoever.
I can see those. I can see a short Head and Shoulders, only because it looks like cock and balls.
Oh my God. CNB trade, I like it.
Yeah, stick that pattern in your book.
We call it the good old CNB.
Take a look at so I posted on the floor. Take a look on the main floor. I posted in the VIP section this VIP trade. Okay, I didn't take it, obviously. That's the one I was talking about. But you see the dotted lines along the top. He
Yeah.
asked me to add that a while ago because I give him the indicator to use. He asked me to add that along the top a while ago to detect flat top breakouts.
Mm.
And he goes like, "Look, there's 3 in a row, just stair stepping up. Now you're at a top. After the third one, boom, done."
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like, what else do you want?
usually you can get 3 steps, and then after that, it's done.
I like it.
Russia and Ukraine have signed the deal to actually release the grain exports.
To release the what?
The grain exports?
Oh, nice. Yay, grain. We can eat.
I'll be back.
Q's came back to the central pivot and tagged that. Now back to the open price. SPY back to PDC and open price and R3. Q's back to open price, inflection point. Hamish,
Yes, sir.
I love you.
You're welcome.
Guess
Any
what I
particular
shorted?
reason, or just
Guess what I
love
shorted?
Apple?
Yes.
It is very weird to see it so clearly.
When you're right, you're right. I'm not going to
Well,
argue with a perfect back test to R3.
Equally, I also, I mean, the book was looking very much like it was going to test a 156, and it never did
Yeah,
that.
there was nothing above it, so it just left
Yeah.
it as like a held ask, basically, just sitting there. No one wanted to run for it. There was no volume for it. Nothing on the other side. The Qs were coming back into open price. The SPY was coming back into just about every resistance level you could imagine.
Hmm.
Right, look at the SPY, what it came into. Pre-market high, open price, previous day's close, 2 days ago high, or I don't know, yesterday's high, something like that. I mean, it came in as like 4,000 levels right there.
Hmm.
I mean, it's crazy. If it didn't reject there, it would have just been bizarre. Now, hopefully, I don't get too big of a pullback on Apple here because I took a partial at VWAP.
I've been short Rivian off the retest of R3. We've got a new puppy.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Stay under VWAP. Don't squeeze.
Yeah. The only danger is Qs are starting to show a reverse head and shoulder off S3, team without. Looks okay.
I don't know. Q's that shoulder didn't come high enough up. If they were gonna try and, if anything, Q's looks like it's pressing back down into the central pivot. The thing is the lower we go, the more likely we are to start selling into the close. You know what I mean? So if we can, if we can keep pushing and push down, if we don't get a squeeze to rally this thing out, we can really tank this thing real nice.
Max Payne 149 for Apple.
Drive this thing back down there. Because you got to think we only have like a week before the end of the month, so they gotta get it down there. Haven't given up yet. The Bulls just have not given up. The thing is we actually the Bulls are actually gaining a little confidence. You could even hear it see it in the chat room today, and you could hear Andrew saying it at the morning. You know, he was like, maybe the bull market back, you know, and everyone's just really excited and like waiting for this bull market to come back. But I don't know if the bull market is coming back. Like, and I don't mean that we're not going to have a tradable market. I just mean like as far as like what was happening like 3 years ago or 2 years ago, where basically the whole market just ripped north all day every day. I just don't know if I see that happening. So, but is there enough sentiment in the market now that people believe that is the case? I don't know. I suppose it could be.
Cool.
Apple is doing its darndest to hold previous day's close right now. But if it doesn't squeeze off of this, if it loses it, we're gold. But we are picking up some ask to the top side, 58.88, for instance, just lit up. So somebody's buying the open. Come on, baby, you're pressing.